Maybe you're watching this video just out of curiosity, or maybe because you know that feeling when something inside is stirring, like you want to start something, but you just can't. Something keeps stopping you. It's like you don't allow yourself to take the first step. I know that feeling very well. So many times I caught myself thinking, I'll start on Monday. Then Monday would come, and once again, new reasons popped up. It felt like it wasn't the right time yet, like I needed to prepare more, read more, think more, learn more. In other words, be ready. I had been thinking about YouTube for a long time. I imagined myself grabbing a camera, pressing record, and just talking. But when it came to actually doing it, everything would tighten up inside. A kind of barrier would rise, and I'd start doubting everything. What would I even say? Who's going to watch this? Why would anyone care? Even when I did record something, edit it, upload it, that heavy doubt would come. I'd rewatch the video and think, okay, nah, this doesn't feel right, and delete it. Then a few weeks later, try again. It's like I was constantly testing myself, trying to prove that I could do it, but at the same time not really letting myself go all in. But despite everything, each attempt gave me something. Even if the video didn't stay up, I felt a little more confident, understood the process a bit better, and more importantly, understood myself better. Each time, even if nothing remained, I took something away. Clarity, confidence, small progress. It wasn't always visible on the outside, but for me, it mattered. Ever since college, I had this thought. I should start making videos. Back then, YouTube was just taking off. Instagram was growing. I was curious about it, but there were always excuses. I remember telling a friend, once I buy an iPhone 5S, then I'll start making videos. I actually saved up money, bought it, and nothing. Not a single video, because as it turned out, it was never about the phone. Not even about camera quality. It was fear, that inner perfectionist. I wanted everything to work out perfectly from the very first try. But life doesn't work that way. The story with our brand is another example. A few years ago, my girlfriend and I decided to start a small business. Pajamas for young women. We came up with a concept, built a website, ordered products, even ran ads. It felt like something was about to click. We really believed in it. But in reality, things turned out differently. It was tough. We didn't have any real experience. That business didn't take off. But I don't regret it, because we didn't just talk about it. Wouldn't it be cool? We actually did it. And yeah, it didn't work out perfectly, but we changed. After that attempt, I started seeing myself differently, like, okay, I can create something. Not perfectly. Not on the first try, but I can. I've had a few stories like that, each one different. Sometimes things worked out a little, sometimes not at all. But every time, I discovered something new about myself. At some point, after all of this, I realized I had always been waiting until I was ready, and then it hit me. That moment of being ready might never come. Skills come from experience. Experience comes from action, and action comes from decisions made before you know exactly how things will go. I often compared myself to others, watched other people's channels, their results, and it was demotivating. They were already so far ahead, and I was just starting. But eventually I understood. They also had a beginning, and it wasn't perfect either. Maybe you're thinking right now, I don't know where to start, or it's not my time yet. Maybe, but I've been there, and from what I've seen, it's better to start messy than to not start at all. I'm not trying to say I have the answers. I'm just sharing what happened to me. You can simply take a small step, even if it looks silly. It doesn't have to be big. It doesn't have to be confident. Just take it. because that one step can change more than years of thinking. And the rest you'll figure out along the way.